All right. It says recording has started. So I'm going to give this a try because it's been a while. I have been wanting to do a video for weeks. I wanted to do some during the holidays, but it got busy and Christmas and all the stuff, and then New Year's and all the stuff there. And I also ordered a desk. So I have a new desk. I can't really show it to you, but that's partly why I was waiting too, because I just got my desk yesterday and I just finished putting it together last night. And so I have a desk now. So this is where I want to do my YouTubes from. I want to sit here and work on space pictures. We haven't shot in a long time. There's some reasons for that. I've talked about it in the past. There's like phases, and I feel like just like the moon phase, we're just kind of out of phase with it. But I think it's going to come back around. It's also been extremely cold here. I don't want everything to frost up. I don't want to have to worry about some things. So I just wanted to do a video, and I wanted to get back on here, and I wanted to say hi first and foremost from my new location. This is where I think 99% or more of my upcoming videos will be from. I'm doing well. We spent a lot of time talking about space, and then I kind of got out of talking about mental illness and kind of how life has been. And so I I've got some things coming up. I know that I've mentioned in the past that I'm doing the right thing, but it's also the hard thing. And so I've got this right hard thing coming up, and I feel like I'm okay to talk about it now. I've had some emotion about it, but that's life, that's just how it goes. So I am having surgery, very common, routine kind of procedure a week from this Friday. And I am actually having a partial hysterectomy. And while I feel like that's the right thing, that's the right call, that's the right move, I also feel emotions about it because it is a little bit of like putting the nail in the coffin of ever thinking about being a mom. But it's not the journey that I'm meant to be on. And I'm a huge proponent that I don't do surgery unless it's medically needed. Like, I don't want, cosmetic surgery or anything like that. Like, unless it's medically needed, I don't want it. This is just a personal thing for me. I don't particularly care about what other people do, but for me, unless it's medically indicated, and I've had some trouble. I've had some massive headaches this last year. I'm talking massive headaches associated with being a woman and dealing with monthly issues. I've had that. I've had some just unusual new symptoms that aren't typical of me, and I won't get into a lot of detail on here because it's not worth going into detail. But it's now becoming medically kind of necessary, also because of my age and the fact that I don't want to get pregnant at 43. No thanks. I don't want to start a family now. Maybe 10 years ago, if my mind had been clear and I had been mentally grounded with my medication and things had been different in my life and the world had been different, fine. But we're at a place now where I do not want to risk having a pregnancy in my 40s or later. So I'm just kind of I've got a lot of peace about it, but that doesn't mean that I am not going to have emotions about it either, because it's emotional. And I'm just ready to get it behind me. So that's a week from this coming Friday. Some things that I want to do now that I have my desk and stuff isn't moving around and it's not like terribly shaky, and I've got kind of an idea here. I still do have a cat. I don't know if she's going to try to jump up here. So she's right here right now. So we'll see. But some things I want to do is I want to look at some old data. I got some new data a couple of months ago of the Horsehead Nebula, and I would really like to sit down and go over some of it with you during a live. I'm not doing a live today. I decided to do a recording, and it's been a while. I just want to kind of get my feet wet. I'm also changing some things about the way that I cut my hair really short. I told you I do that when I'm kind of, and I'm letting off the makeup a little bit. I don't know. I'm just trying some new things. I'm just trying to ease up off the makeup a little bit and just try new things. So I'm doing some things differently. So I thought I would record this time just kind of dip my toe back in the YouTube content pool and then go from there with doing more space stuff. I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to sit down and look at some of this data. I've got some pre op appointments coming up, some pain management appointments coming up. I've got stuff that I want to get done before I'm laid up for a day. This recovery is not supposed to be difficult. I had a cousin who had this done and she did great and didn't even take a day to recover. But I know me and my body and the way that I've been in surgeries in the past, and so I am planning to take at least a couple of days where I sit in this green chair right here and that's all I do for 24 hours or so. But we also have a shower project. My husband decided to finally clean the ensuite shower here. And within days of him like cleaning it and deep cleaning it, it started leaking. And it's not a surprise. That shower's been in terrible condition, but we ripped it out. I'll give him the credit. He ripped it out. I brought everything out to the trash and he ripped it out. So we've got shower stuff coming. I think it's the day after my surgery. So I'm not going to be able to help a whole lot. And then I do think I'm limited for like 6 weeks where I can't carry over 20 pounds. So there's some stuff, but we'll get the shower done. We'll hopefully get some things, accomplished. I've got some crochet projects I'm working on. I'm trying to finish this cross stitch. I've not talked about that on here before. I took probably about a year off from it. I need to finish it. So I've been working on it. But anyway, no, I think that, and I've been watching some of my favorite YouTubers, and there's been some drama in their lives. And I think that they're going through some really hard, they have big channels. I mean, they've got a big following. And while I've been going through my own stuff, it's nothing like that. It's not chaotic. It's just, I'm sad. I'm sad that this is the world that we live in. I'm sad that my life took the track that it took in some ways. But I'm very, very thankful and I'm very, very blessed. And I've said it for a really long time that I would rather have no children with the right man than to even have one with the wrong man. And I have the right man in my life. He is my soulmate, as much as he doesn't believe in soulmates. I don't really know if I do too, but I have a thing. It says up here, every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. And there's another one that says something about, I found the one who, oh, I can't even think of it right now. I found the one. I got to find it. It's going to bother me. I found the one. My soul. Is it images? I think it's this. I found the one whom my soul loves, but it says it's a scripture. I didn't realize it was a scripture. There's another one too, but maybe it was this one. I have found the one whom my soul loves. I think that's it. But anyway, that's how I feel about him. He's the love of my life. We will be celebrating 15 years this March. So as far as like the stuff happening in the background of my life, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing chaotic. It's just sad. I'm kind of grieving something that I'll never have. And I think I'll grieve that to a point my whole life. I have a very close relationship with my niece and nephews. And as they get older and if they have babies and whatever, like there may be some things but I just feel like this is still the right thing. And I'm a person of faith. This is just where I feel like I'm supposed to go with this. And that's okay. I can fill my time with deep space astrophotography, with crafts, with projects, with house projects. So there's some things that I can be really grateful for and really like embrace differently because of the chapter that I'm in. And I don't have to be sad over it all the time, but it is kind of when the sadness comes, I don't want to just push it away and just deny that it's a thing. It's there. I'm going to have sadness over not being a mom, and now I'm going to have sadness over it's all like I'm in a whole different place now, and that's life, that's okay. That doesn't mean that I can't still really enjoy other aspects of it. There's still a lot of life left to live, and I can have happiness in all sorts of different ways. So I just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update, partly why I haven't been doing anything. I have a desk and look at my lights. I've got things in a, if it's cold, I'll have a fire. And I don't know how this will do at night as far as lighting up. My desk here does have a light. I don't know if it would even show up if I turned it on. It's red right now. Did that do anything? No. If I turned it white? I don't know. But maybe at night, maybe some things will change. So I'll have to play around with my desk. So, but I'm so sorry it's been so long. I hope you all had just a wonderful holiday season. I know that it's a hard time of year to get through, but I feel like it's a fresh start. 2025, we're on our way onto a different year and new adventures and new things. And um, I'm still trying to figure out the balance of this channel of space talk versus real life talk. And I felt like I should just get on here and have some real life talk. So that's where I'm at. I hope that you are all doing well and whatever it is you're doing. And if you have some sadness coming in over things, don't try to just, ignore it. Let it come so you can have control over it. Let it come so you can feel it and you can manage it. And then you can just kind of move along with it instead of just blowing it off, because you do that and it's just going to fester. And there's no good stuff that can come on the heels of festered emotion. So, anyway, I'm going to take off. Been going for 11 and a half minutes. Thank you all for hanging in with me, for sticking with me even though it's been a while. I'm hoping to do more videos now that I have my desk. I'm so excited to have my desk. And I put my little sign, look at this. It says, "Give me space." I put my little sign on my desk. And then my husband's been teaching me how to do some 3D printing. So I printed this little star lover gnome. So I've got this stuff on my desk now. It would be kind of cool if I had it set up to where you guys could actually see it, but I don't know if I can make that work. All right, I'm taking off. Thanks so much for hanging out with me all the way to the end here. If you did, thanks for sticking around, and I will see you soon. I'm looking forward to doing more videos. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more lives. I had so much fun doing that live video in December, and then everything just fell apart because of all the holidays. But now I've got a desk set up. I've got a space for this, and I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully I can schedule some lives here and get some stuff going. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, a wonderful rest of your week. Not sure when I'll be on here, but hopefully it will be sooner than later. Self care isn't selfish. Bye now.